Nope. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will mean it's a front 9 score of 35, 1 under par. We start the backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dogleg to the right. 2 bunkers through the fairway and 1 on the right. Accuracy off the tee is critical.
Now, that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
A good break got him here. Now his second to the par 4. Yeah, not quite enough pace, but that's pretty good. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Once again, water pops up here at Bay Hill. This at the par 4 11th. It's 438 yards. You want to sort of take this one around that lake on the left. But keep in mind, if you're too far right, then those fairway bunkers could become a problem. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
We have 124 yards left to the hole. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? Not that bad, but it is a great approach shot.
A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. If he can finish this out, he would claim his second victory on the year. Out of the par 5 12th, Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it.
Bay Hill has its share of strong par 5s. This is no exception. The 12th at 574 yards, reachable in 2 if you have enough horsepower.
tell you, there's long and long. And that, with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up.
And that second shot on this par 5, it just came out too low, came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. This is a 9-footer. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. And after missing the cut in last week's event, what a turnaround as he tries to finish off a victory here. At the par 4 13th now, Frank, what's the key here?
Really avoid those 3 bunkers, Rich. You don't want a fairway bunker shot over water for your second shot.
At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot now from right at 100 yards. Oh. Oh, boy, that looked good for a long time, didn't it? But it stuck by right at the end. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Right now to the 14th of par 3, and how difficult is this hole?
Once again, very narrow entry into the green, so ideally you want to fly the ball a little higher than normal, make it soft, make it land a little softer.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. 10-foot putt left. Got it there, but not quite on target. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this lead, looking oh so comfortable at this point. It remains at 7. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. Back on the tee here at the 16th. It's a par 5. Bunkers, water all along this hole. Doesn't look to be a gimme par 5.
Now, you've got to have your wits about you. If you just look at the yardage, you'll think it's the easiest par 5 on the golf course. And then, before you know it, it's got you. Huge tee shot on this par 5, and it really opens up the hole.
Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. Okay, job well done, Frank. You know when you play this hole, you're playing it like a par 4, even though it's a par 5. You need to be home in 2.
You certainly do, Rich. This hole isn't as long as some par 5s, but when you consider water in play here, water in play at 17 and 18, this is a key shot.
Just a touch firm there. That'll be about 3-4 feet coming back. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And this lead continues to widen. It is just a procession now, as the difference is 8 shots at the top of this leaderboard. Always like this par 3, Frank. Par 3 17th. Let me amend that. I like watching the best in the world play it because it can be daunting, especially with the pressure ratcheted up.
When they have the tournament on, this green is brick hard. It's a little bit downhill. That's about the only advantage you get.
And this is a common result. The 17th is a tough green to hit, and that will make its way into the back bunker.
Now from the bunker. Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad.
Now a 7-footer.
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one finished off toward bogey here at 17. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill. It's the 18th, scene of quite a bit of history through the years.
Yeah, if you hit a tee shot around 300 yards, it's going to give you about 150 in. So that's the goal here. The tee shot, wide fairway, but once again, second shot.
Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Frank, this is the moment of truth. In so many rounds here at Bay Hill, the second at 18.
The best way to put it is it's the most rewarding second shot you'll get on Bay Hill relative to the rest of the people playing.
Good chance at one.
No, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that'll be a final round score of 70. Well, Frank, this was a battle to the finish. So many dreams realized and dashed here in Florida this week. But our featured golfer, a winner here at Q School.
Yeah, and the leading medalist as well. Q School is no fun. I only went to two in my life, one in Europe and one on the PGA Tour. And it is agonizing because you're desperate to try and get that elusive ticket just to play a tour so that you can guarantee sort of basically a full year.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present this first step on the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From La Quinta, California and PGA West, it's the opening round of the first tournament of the new year, the American Express. Well, it's been a long off season. Everyone here looking to get their new year off on the right foot. What better place to do it than right here in La Quinta as we see what's going on here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. Frank, this is our golfer's first ever tournament as a professional on the PGA Tour. Now, you played a number of years on the European Tour before coming stateside, but take me back. What do you remember about your professional debut?
Oh, it's huge, Rich. I can remember it like yesterday. I was 19, and just how nervous you get. I was lucky enough that I had some friends that were professional golfers, and they took me aside, and they said, listen, you got 2 arms, you got 2 legs. You're just like everybody else in the field. Don't give in to them. But the nerves, too, you know, you feel like you're in somebody else's body, but they said the other bit of advice I got, nerves mean you care, so don't ever want to play without them. So great advice, too. And this is a moment that they will always remember, your debut on the PGA Tour.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. You know, Frank, this is a great setting for kicking off the new season. This Palm Springs area weather is almost ideal every single year. It's kind of like golf in a dome. So what's the secret to being successful on desert courses like this? Because we've seen some really low scores through the years.
Rich, you nailed it. Dome-like conditions means everybody's going to go low. You're not really worrying about cross breezes. Plus, add that in that it's a relatively flat track. That means there's no elevation changes really to consider. Green's also relatively flat, so get that ball on the putting surface. Greens aren't overly quick, but really anything inside 20 feet, you're going to have a good look at it. And don't keep looking at that leaderboard, because if you think you're going to make birdies, everybody else is doing the same thing. Pedal to the metal.
Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This is a 13-footer. Oh, yes, a brilliant roll there. It's birdie here at number 2. Par 4/3's a good one at 471 yards. Ideal spot is the right side of this fairway. That way you keep it away from that large fairway bunker on the left. Good drive, and you'll have a chance to make a good score here. That one gonna split the middle. Maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
134 yards left to the flagstick today. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care, that's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
5 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. And he'll move to within 2 shots of the lead at 2 under par. This is a good par 3, and it's the first one of the day, the 192-yard fourth. You can see the trouble is that large bunker on the right side. And I think obviously you would rather be long than short here. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Gonna have to be a little careful with this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll stay at 2 under. Up next, the 535-yard par 5 fifth they call Double Trouble. 314 yards to carry the water on the left. That's a big poke. So if you're feeling optimistic, give it a run. That's the place to be. That's right of the water and into the fairway here at 5. Now the enticing second shot here, Frank, at the par 5 fifth.
If you're going to lay up, make sure you lay up properly. There's no sense in trying to knock it all the way down by that narrow neck. Just leave yourself a third.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Yeah, that ball lost just a little speed before it reached the green, and that's going to come up quite a bit short. Birdie putt now moving to his right. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. Oh. Okay, that's going to be finished off for his bogey. He'll drop back now to 1 under par. Here we are now at the 250 55-yard par 3 sixth, one of the most intimidating holes at PGA West. Water on the right, but a big bailout area to the left if you want to play it safe. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Now this for birdie.
It would be very easy to underread this putt. There is break on it from left to right, particularly as it nears the hole.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Par 4 7th is only 346 yards, but there is trouble down the right side with the water, so you need to be straight here, and it might be a good idea to pull out the fairway wood or even a long iron just to keep it in play, give yourself a chance at making birdie. So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. Up next, the 559-yard par 5 8th, where we get a little break from the water found on the previous 3 holes, but there's plenty of sand to make up for it. Good driving hole. Let it rip. And that will do just fine.
Good second shot, that last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Oh yeah, I mean, he had to be thinking about making that. kind of talent he possesses, the good hands. Beautiful shot right there, and that is an eagle. Finishing up on the front side here at PGA West with a 452-yard par 4 ninth. Water down the right, so it is best to favor the left side off the tee.
What a feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
107 yards to the front, 110 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. Starting the backside with a 416-yard par 4 10th. Favor the right side to avoid the water, which is once again a factor. This one's starting a little bit right.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
So from just off the fairway, this is second. Oh, this could be good.
Wow, that could very well be short of the day. Never, ever left the flag. I mean, that is a standing ovation on that one. Tremendous.
Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off the back nine. Well, here it is, the longest hole on the golf course. The par 5 11 is 617 yards. You need to bash that tee ball and give all of that second shot. Who knows, maybe you can get home in two. This one is all you can handle. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Now this for another birdie. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. Up next, the number 18 handicap hole at PGA West. 363-yard par 4 12. Left side of the fairway is well guarded by bunkers, so the right side is ideal. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And that's going to stretch the lead to 2 shots. Quite a par 3 here, the 13th at 214 yards. There's water left, not much bailout on the right. That's what a good par 3 is supposed to be, requiring one well-struck, accurate tee shot. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. This is a 22-foot putt. You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And the lead in this opening round is all the way up to 3. Once again at PGA West, we're looking at a hole that's not overly long. It'll tempt you, 389 yards. The key, keep it away from that bunker on the right side of the fairway. So you're favoring the left. If you get it where you're supposed to, then you can access the whole location. Birdie's a good possibility here. Yeah, for a short hole, sometimes driver can be too much, and that one races right through this 14th fairway. Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. Chance now for another birdie. I mean, this is just becoming too easy now. That a sixth consecutive birdie. '15th hole, not surprisingly, is called Turning Home because we're headed toward the clubhouse now. It's 468 yards of par 4, and it's the second toughest at PGA West, so this is all you want. You need to be straight off the tee. If you can get it in play and away from those bunkers on the left and right of the fairway, 4 is a good possibility, and you'd be happy to make par here. Boy, just machine-like right now. 6 birdies in a row, and now another tee shot in the fairway. Front right hole location as he prepares his second to the par 4.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Just 6 feet left for the birdie. Yes! 7 birdies in a row now. This is a really good par 5 here, the 16th at 600 yards. If you're able to avoid the bunker on the left side of that fairway, you'll have a good chance to get up either on the green or near the green. What you want to avoid, obviously, is that enormous bunker up by the green. If you do end up in there, you may have a problem getting out. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Good second shot, that last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Now this for another birdie.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Not too bad. Didn't quite get it far enough left, and maybe a little too gentle as well. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. Arriving now at Alcatraz, the famous 17th hole at PGA West. Island green, reminiscent of Sawgrass, 168-yard par 3. It is most definitely a knee knocker. This will be a 14-foot putt here. That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, that one finished off for a 5 here at the par 3. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots. We finish up our round at PGA West at the 439-yard par 4 18. Key here, avoiding the water running down the left side of the fairway. It is best to favor the right side, but you have to avoid the bunkers there as well.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. In golf, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's very poor from that range.
Chance now for another birdie.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that is as good an opening round as you're going to see. It'll be a 63 here in round 1. Frank, this had to be mentally draining for a player. So many decisions to make out there, so much trouble to avoid.
Well, I think this is sort of a golf course that makes men out of boys. And remember the old saying, go west, young man? I think they were really saying, go to PGA West, young man.
Well said, Frank. For my partner, Frank Nobilo, and all of us here at EA Sports, we say so long for now from the Career Builder Challenge at PGA West.